Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Despite it becoming legal on July 1st, marijuana will still be banned from Virginia Tech's campus. I'll explain why coming up.
Plus, crime concerns in the Hill City, what local leaders are doing to ease fears after the latest deadly shooting.
And with higher river levels, it's important to be safe out on the water. What goes into every swiftwater rescue and how you can avoid needing one. Good evening and thanks for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Lindsay Ward.
And I'm Brittany McGraw. John has the night off. Marijuana is just weeks away from becoming legal here in the Commonwealth, but it may still be banned on college campuses across the state.
Virginia Tech was one of the first schools to announce it would not be allowed on its campus. And that's where 10 News reporter Annie Schroeder is this evening. So, Annie, what are schools doing to address that law change?
Well, Lindsay and Brittany, because marijuana is still illegal on a federal level, it will still be banned from Tech's campus come July 1st. Now, other colleges and universities across the state are trying to figure out how to address this challenging change. Marijuana will still be forbidden on Virginia Tech's campus come July 1st, despite statewide legalization.
When state law and federal law are different, it could create some confusion.
The university updated its student code of conduct to reflect the change. University spokesperson Mark Ozarski says most public schools in the state are obligated to follow federal law, even though state law may be different.
We currently, all of us are under the obligation of the Drug-Free Schools and Communities Act. It's a federal law that says no possession, no use of cannabis on a college campus.
The change to the school's code of conduct only impacts students on Tech's campus.
If you are off campus or you live off campus and you follow Virginia law as it relates to cannabis use and possession, then our student code of conduct says that's okay.
But Ozarski says one of the biggest challenges is making sure students know where Virginia Tech's campus ends and where the city of Blacksburg begins.
The challenge is to make sure that students are aware that when they are on campus and when they are off campus, there will be different policies that they are subject to.
Now, if you have any questions about the upcoming legalization of marijuana, we want to hear from you. You can head over to our website, WSLS.com, and look for the Ask 10 tab. We will talk to local experts and work hard to get your questions answered. Now, as for other schools across the state, Liberty University says it plans on remaining a smoke-free campus, but other schools like the University of Virginia say they're still working to come up with a policy ahead of the legalization on July 1st. Live in Blacksburg tonight, Annie Schroeder, 10 News, working for you.
A former Radford Police Department lieutenant now owes the city nearly $2,500 after pleading guilty to misconduct charges. Authorities found questionable transactions from 2017 to 2019. They found 52-year-old Robert Wilburn was connected to those financial discrepancies. Wilburn pled guilty and will now pay restitution.
We're learning more about last night's deadly shooting that we brought you as breaking during our 6 o'clock newscast. As we've reported, police say 23-year-old Erica Boykin was shot and killed just outside the Family Dollar parking lot on Fort Avenue in Lynchburg. That's where we find 10 News reporter Courtney Lockie. So, Courtney, what have you been able to learn today about this situation?
Well, Lindsay, there are still a lot of unanswered questions as to what went down here last night. One thing that we did learn today was that a child was involved in this incident. While police couldn't tell us the child's relationship to Boykin or where they are now, they did say that the child is okay. Police also tell me they still don't have a gunman in custody or a suspect. They don't believe there's a threat to people living in the area, but that the rise of violent crime is concerning. This is the 7th homicide of the year. That's more than double the number from last year in the Hill City.
We're going to continue to engage with our state and federal partners to address some of this violent activity. And again, we need our community to come together to provide resources and alternatives because we can't do it ourselves.
Now, police say that Boykin was transgender. They say at this time there's no reason to believe that this was a hate crime. However, they are investigating for possible domestic violence. Reporting live in Lynchburg tonight, Courtney Lockie, 10 News, working for you.
Radford University is following suit with other schools to start requiring vaccines in the fall. In a message to students, the university said students will need to get vaccinated if they want to attend classes or activities on campus.
It's the start of something big for Radford University and the surrounding community. Leaders broke ground on the university's first hotel today. The Highlander will be on campus at the intersection of Calhoun Street and Tyler Avenue. The state-of-the-art hotel will feature luxury suites as well as a rooftop restaurant and bar. Officials say today's move is a small step in the university's expansion project.
I think when students and families are selecting the college experience, it's an investment for them. So the ability to showcase our campus in this special way for them to have that perfect first impression, this just is an accent of that.
Leaders hope to have it open sometime next year. Just in time for its 40th anniversary, Williamson Road wants to make sure people know it is open for business. Today, the Greater Williamson Road Area Business Association held a ribbon cutting at the new Fort Knox Business Suite headquarters. Leaders hope it will attract entrepreneurs. The new development is a $6 million investment and offers new office spaces for businesses looking to open or expand.
It's given opportunity for businesses to come in who may not have a foothold or have an existence in the Williamson Road area to come in and start here.
The association also hopes to create a business incubator in the complex.
Virginia's First Lady made several stops in our area today promoting early childhood education. She visited Blacksburg and Roanoke. The state has expanded its eligibility for the child care subsidy program. She says it's important since 90% of brain development happens in a child's first few years. All right, we're going to try it again. We want to get back to your weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. It's live TV. Sometimes things happen. Gremlins get into the equipment, and they just don't want us to be great. But we want to hear about the decrease in the humidity and that nice breeze we got to feel today.
Can you hear me now? I hope so. We're looking at sustained winds anywhere between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Have had some gusts today over 20 miles per hour. And tomorrow, still going to have winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting in excess of 15 miles per hour from time to time. So although the winds may die down a little bit tonight, they may strengthen a tad as we head into tomorrow. Your evening planner showing skies for the most part fair. We're quiet and we're turning cooler, as temperatures at 7 on average will be in the upper 70s before we fall to near 70 by around 10. Here's a look at the radar. We're all dry right now. May have had 1 or 2 little showers in Appomattox and Charlotte counties earlier today. Now we're watching a few showers in Pocahontas and Greenbrier counties in West Virginia. As these move to the southeast, it is possible that the Highlands pick up on a stray shower here over the next couple of hours or so. So what's ahead? Yes, the lower humidity. We felt it today. We're going to continue to feel it for the next couple of days. However, we're heating up late week, and with more heat comes more humidity. We're also going to have a pretty good shot for showers and thunderstorms as we head into this Father's Day weekend. We'll let you know which day looks wetter coming up.
A day designed for giving, the first ever Alleghany Highlands push to help nonprofits.
WSLS 10 in your town, sponsored by Bank of Botetourt.
We are in your town, and this week we are stopping in Alleghany County. Today just so happens to be the area's first ever 24-hour Give Day.
The Alleghany Foundation launched Give Local Alleghany Highlands at midnight. The goal was to raise $70,000 for area nonprofits within 24 hours. They surpassed that by 10 o'clock this morning.
Way to go.
I know, right? The idea came about after so many in-person fundraisers were canceled last year because of the pandemic.
So we were looking for a way to create an event that could generate some of the excitement of those in-person fundraisers that would help the nonprofits raise money online. And so we felt like the Giving Day was the perfect way to kind of match that excitement and the energy of an in-person event while still being able to keep everything safe.
29 area nonprofits are benefiting from the Day of Giving, ranging from arts to healthcare. And if you'd like to make a donation, we have posted a link on our website, WSLS.com.
Okay, so far they have raised more than,
hold on,
there's
my drum roll,
$131,000.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's amazing.
Exceeded their goal big time. Okay, and of course this Thursday we're going to be in Alleghany County with a look at all the fun things the community has to offer as part of In Your Town. So we're excited about that.
Yes.
Well, a day of work saving lives.
Tonight we're working for you to show you what goes into a swiftwater rescue and how to avoid needing one in the first place.
I don't know about you, but I like to clone today and save it for a very hot and humid day in August. Cooler, less humid today with our fair share of sunshine too. We'll let you know when the heat turns up again and when showers and thunderstorms return coming up.
Tonight, a woman is recovering in the hospital after a swiftwater rescue in the James River.
New at 6, 10 News reporter Tim Harfman shows us how area agencies support each other in these types of situations.
County leaders say they received a report about a missing woman around 8 o'clock Monday night. Authorities located the person's vehicle at Monacan Park in Amherst County, and that's when multiple agencies searched the James River near Salt Creek. Captain Jewett Reynolds of the Amherst County Sheriff's Office says they're not releasing a lot of information right now, as it's still an ongoing investigation. But he describes the plan they have in place for a situation like this.
We get the information initially, talk to different people that know the person that we're looking for, develop information, and then we bring in the resources that we need.
He says those resources included Virginia State Police, Lynchburg Police, and the Campbell County K-9 unit, which ultimately led them to the woman in the water.
Based on some of the things that dog found, the bloodhound found, led us to further our investigation.
Leaders say she was holding onto a log when she was recovered by boat around 4 a.m. She was transported to Lynchburg General Hospital in stable condition. Firefighters say they respond to about 10 swiftwater rescues each year. And while this one was successful, you have to take precautions while out on the water.
You never want to be on the water by yourself. I mean, if you get in a bad situation, you don't have anybody help you, you may not be able to get out.
Going with the flow of the water is the best option, always. Never try to fight the river. That's when you can get yourself in trouble.
They advise you to always travel with a group, know the section of river you're going on, and use flotation devices. In Amherst County, Tim Harfman, 10 News, working for you.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
The regional view showing a couple of showers towards the mountaineer state of West Virginia. They are moving to the southeast, so a stray shower or two cannot be ruled out here as we head into the evening hours into places like Hot Springs, Monterey, Covington, or Lexington. But the vast majority of us are going to be dry this evening with skies nothing worse than partly cloudy. Now, as we head into Wednesday, we're mainly sunny from sunup until sundown. You'll notice as we head into Wednesday night, skies are going to be for the most part fair. Thursday, 7:30 in the morning, sunshine. Thursday, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, still seeing our fair share of sunshine. How does it feel outside? Not bad. Not bad at all. That dew point in the low to mid 50s, which is certainly in the tolerable category. Last couple of days, we've had those dew points in the 60s to near 70 on the humid to tropical side, so it certainly feels a lot more comfortable outside for us here today. And it looks like we're going to have the dew points continuing to go down. Again, past few days, very humid. As we head into Wednesday and Thursday, we are looking at those dew points anywhere between about 50 and 55, which makes it quite comfortable outside. So not much in the way of humidity here through Thursday. Friday, there's a little jump in the humidity. And by the weekend, the humidity is back in full effect. But for the next few days, your hair cast, not much of an issue. I know a lot of folks are complaining about all the humidity in the air last week and this weekend. Not so much this week, but it returns here soon. As expected, we're in June. Humidity always comes back into play for us here as we turn the calendar into summer. 81 right now, Lynchburg, 84 Danville, 79 is your temperature. Martinsville also into Roanoke, 10 degrees cooler, and Wytheville at 69. While it's comfortable here, it is incredibly hot out west. We have broken record highs today in Billings, Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, Palm Springs, also into Phoenix, getting up 105 to 118 degrees. So hot west. Eventually what's west comes east. So eventually we're going to heat things back up again here. For tonight, fair, comfortable overnight lows tonight, 50 to about 59. Your 3-day zone-by-zone forecast showing dry weather Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the New River Valley. High temperatures in the Highlands will be at their warmest on Friday over the next 3 days. And for Southside, you're in the middle 80s Wednesday and Thursday, lower 90s on Friday. For Lynchburg, dry here through Friday, maybe a few thunder showers late Saturday, better chances for rain Sunday into Monday, maybe even a couple of thunder showers lingering into Tuesday. And for the Roanoke Valley, lower 80s Wednesday and Thursday, 90 to 92 Friday and Saturday. Middle 80s return on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Humidity returns as well. And with that humidity comes better chances for rain late this Father's Day weekend into early next week. Eric?
Coming up after the break, a coaching move on the high school football scene, how senior leadership has guided UVA baseball to the biggest stage, and some regional lacrosse action to get to from Gaynor Field at PH Sports is next. We start with some coaching news out east. Burt Torrence has been named the next head football coach at Rustburg High. He's been at Heritage since 2016 as a defensive coordinator under Coach Brad Bradley. He helped lead the Pioneers to a 2018 state title. You'll recall he won 2 state titles as a head coach during his 10-year stint at Northside High School. The Red Devils coming off a winless season. The Patrick Henry girls lacrosse program made a run at a state title in 2019, reaching the state semifinals. Of course, they want to bring home the hardware this season, and that quest started today in the Region 5D tournament. Students rooting on their classmates at this 3 p.m. start today. First half, Patriots' Kira McGinnis, the driving dagger for the 9-0 lead in the first half. Later, Savannah Derry making her way through the defense straight to the back of the net, one of her 8 goals. Second half, the pass to Emma Kate Greer. She finds the bottom left corner. She has 6 goals today. PH rose to a 21-1 victory over Stafford and will play Albemarle for the region championship on Thursday. Over on the boys' side of the region, PH boys currently leading Albemarle 6-4 at halftime. Highlights of that one coming up tonight at 11. All right, your news and notes. James Harden hopeful to play in tonight's Game 5 with the Nets and the Bucks. Former UVA standout Isaiah Wilkins returning to the program as a grad assistant. And Game 2 of the Stanley Cup semifinals between the Islanders and Lightning on NBCSN at 8 p.m. tonight.
Right. Why not?
That's it.
Thanks so much. NBC Nightly News is coming up next.
And we'll see you back here at 7.